The foundation does a really unique job in having this massive umbrella over the work that supports firefighters, their families, and communities on the front lines. We fill a hole that communities and local government agencies aren't able to fill. And that's why our partnerships with our community-based organizations, our local nonprofits, and our donors is so important. We become a bridge between the two.
Foundation is an amazing organization for a very small group of people. It's highly efficient. We spend a lot of time with the community, helping out the community, especially on large-scale disasters.
When you think about the Safeguard and the disaster relief and the millions of dollars that the California Fire Foundation has put back in the community immediately after the Camp Eaton and the Palisades fire, it makes me feel like I'm doing something that matters.
Walking into my first week of work at the California Fire Foundation, Los Angeles was facing unprecedented wildfires. Wednesday, the TVs were on when I arrived to work. The fires in both Palisades and Altadena were on the screens.
The Eden fire started around 6:30 p.m.
The seriousness was immediate of, okay, this is when we go to work. Thursday that week in the afternoon, I was on a plane to Burbank with our Secretary Treasurer Lopez and a handful of staff following us. And that night, 3 of us worked off the tailgate of a truck that belonged to a firefighter who was off duty, and we proceeded to pass out Safecards, which is the $250 cash card, to citizens whose homes we knew had already been burned down. In that moment, I knew without the shadow of a doubt, this was the organization I was meant to be at. In the weeks following, there were several times where I had to walk away and find myself crying because just the devastation is hard to be a part of.
And to have somebody hug you, they're quietly sobbing uncontrollably and trying to pull themselves together and trying to tell you how much this $250 save card means to them when they've lost everything. It's those moments that really hit home how important this work is.
I think people don't see that we are there for the long haul, supporting our families, supporting our firefighters. We're there in the beginning, whether it is a line of duty injury or a line of duty death, offering funds from our benevolent fund, all the way till if they pass, honoring them at our memorial service every year.
The memorial is our biggest tribute to our firefighters. It's our North Star. It's why we were founded.
Being the president of the CPF and the chair of the foundation, and knowing that when we lose firefighters in the line of duty, they pass through this office, they pass through the foundation, they pass onto the wall. It is a monumental weight to shoulder.
When I was younger, my dad was a peace officer, and I would never forget the support that I got from the Peace Officers Union. I received my dad's flag when he passed, and him being a veteran. So I know the emotion and I know the weight that feels. Seeing that with the families, just kind of that exhale, it gives you a little piece of the loved one and knowing that their sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Originally, I was brought into the foundation for the expansion of the Firefighters Memorial. No firefighter would ever turn that down. To be able to participate these last few years, put this expansion into a place where firefighters have a home for hopefully the next 100 years, it's truly been an honor. It's been a privilege to be part of that.
Donor support is everything, whether it's individual donors, tax checkoff, professional firefighters participating in the license plate program. We have corporate donors, and we have one-time donors. Every single one of them are highly, highly important.
The disasters aren't going away. Sustainability is a great business practice for the California Fire Foundation. It's where we want to be. That way, just like our firefighters, we're ready. We're ready to go to work. We're ready to go serve our communities and all the citizens in California, wherever we're needed.
35 years in the fire service, always on the response side, always on the disaster side, and then be able to come back around and now help out On the recovery side, helping the families get back into their homes, that's a big deal. It's a big part of what we do, and I really am proud of that.
The foundation represents all that is good in the work we do and tries to make the hard days and the hard part, whether it's for firefighters, their families, or the community, just a little better.